Dum, 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 dum. Oh wait, this isn't making make sense. Never mind. I was going to
No,
do
no,
the
no,
thing.
no, 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 no. Oh, look, right on time too. What is
Dum, dum,
this?
dum, dum, dum. Oh, look at my boy, fresh out the do rag.
Silly. What's good? It's your boy, Blurry the Ref. Don't know what the camera decided to do today, but
You gotta put your hand in front of it and just capture the moment. You know what I'm
like he
saying?
captured that, of course, but not me. But whatever.
You know,
It's
Zelma called me Toby the other day, so I had to. I mean,
crazy work.
That nigga, he like a college grad now. That
Yeah, you look like an HBCU grad. What you went
nigga,
to? You went to Howard, didn't you? You a Howard type of
I
nigga.
went. I went to one of them HBCUs that's not named after a white woman.
so he went to Jackson State, the one that's named after Black City.
Yeah, I'll take that one.
Oh my goodness, dude. Do we need to talk about Colorado today, or like what are we doing? Jackson State won, didn't they?
I was Zelma know we lie.
I know. That's the funny part. That's the best part.
Because I just went live. But otherwise, what's up? It's your boy, Monray Hudson, leading the combination Blur Cartel overall 99 Media sports recap. Been trying to get this going for a little time, trying to get these wonderful people together because it's been time to check in on our predictions, check in on our thoughts, our outlooks. So we might as well check in with the NBA first. First and foremost, we all look back at
Negro
after the
Silver.
first 11-ish games, that first little leg. Some teams look good, some teams look wonderful. Now those statistics have all changed, except for like three teams. And we might as well look at it now. Let's take a look and take a gander. So we have the East. And I would like to say, just first and foremost, shout out to the Milwaukee Bucks. They decided they were not going to tank this season, and Giannis has put on a clinic, and they have went from bottom five to top six. Not even a play-in team currently right now. So I have to give shout out to the Bucks. They have done a wonderful, wonderful job.
Relax.
Both teams I can't necessarily.
After they stopped playing the Bulls, the Pistons, the
So
Hawks, they started. They played the Hornets, the Raptors, the Pistons, the Bulls, and the Wizards, and then they're on a 2-game losing streak. Shout out to them.
So I guess shout out to them because we was already discussing last time of them possibly, cashing in the season, trading Giannis, whole 9 yards. They're like, nah, we ain't going out like this. Like last 10 games, they 7-3. I give them props. They've done wonderful work. So but shout out to
Beating
them.
all the worst teams in the league. Let's go.
But to break down, we looked at it, comparison. Not much has really changed in the East. Previously, when we looked at it like slots three through what 12, 3 through 15. We're only separated by 3 games or something. So now at least there's at least a little bit of separation in some of them. Now it's only 5 through 11 that's separated by 4 games. But I'll look at this. We'll do the same check-in. Zelmay, what's the one team on here that you are the most worried about?
Worried. Define worried, by the way.
You're concerned for their outlook going forward.
Okay.
The Pacers.
Hmm.
Listen, everybody like, oh, he gonna get that knee right. Oh, he gonna get that knee right. He gonna be right. He gonna get that leg right. He gonna be get back. It been weeks, dog.
You talking about that?
You talking about holla shit?
Tyrese Frost.
Wow. Okay. Be respectful a little bit. That's
I'm
That's
just saying.
Olympian.
Listen, the new Woj said it don't look. The outlook is bad, my guy. My guy went from averaging 30, leading them to the playoffs, to barely in the playing over the Pistons. Oh my God, Kate Cunningham is coming too.
He ain't the point guard no more. So
I hate that. I really do.
Just saying,
Because I had high hopes for this man.
all I'm saying, Kate
I had
Cunningham
high
playing
yellow
better.
hopes
You
for
know what I'm
this
saying?
man.
I got Cade over Halliburton.
You know what I'm saying? Kate Cunningham coming, dog. He been hooping lately. They only a game back, you know what I'm saying? They only a game back of the Pacers and the Bulls. They're like the Pacers might not even make the playoffs. That's crazy after last year.
They are currently in the play-in right now, and it ain't looking too pretty. But that's just the Pacers. We got one. Unigo Williams, out of this East, what is the one team you are the most concerned or worried about?
Of course, it's my Pacers, but also Yeah, that's about it. Like, I mean, what are we doing, 76ers? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Trading
What are
Embiid.
you had an MVP, and then you got playoff piss. You got him in there.
Oh, now we talk about the disrespect.
So I can't call him hollow shit, but you call him playoff piss.
Yeah. I mean, the Hornets, they just doing their thing, man. They just out there having fun. And they just like, they're cosplaying NBA players. Like, come on.
Damn.
And they're having a good time doing it. They're fun to
Cosplay
watch.
NBA players is crazy. Shout out to Brandon. Hey, shout out to Brandon Miller.
But I will say this. I think the Knicks have the best chance to be like a great coherent team, or cohesive team. But it's like, I didn't see it at first. But Cat is still getting hit by the brick wall that is when he tries to post people. And can y'all just see him when he tries to go into somebody that's like trying to defend him? He just goes, do y'all see? That's what I see.
Hold on. Not too much. Bad Kitty been playing pretty good lately.
Bad Kitty is crazy.
It has been balling when it's been on.
He been putting up his double doubles.
He's been balling.
That's right. But at the end of the day, this East Conference, I can't call it. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if the Hornets somehow make it into the play-in. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you can't
like, just somehow.
Somehow.
They just lost.
I'm just saying somehow.
I mean, you can call it. Just say it don't matter. All the teams at the bottom, the same team, and they all gonna get beat by the Cavs.
Pretty much. I mean, because the Pacers just beat the Bulls last night. Like, but they're both 10 and 14.
The Bulls can't get right. So I mean,
all right then, Mr. Not playing back to backs. What's the one thing on this?
He isn't feeling right now. He is. It's a
realistically, I say the Magic. They just lost Franz Wagner, so he's out indefinitely.
That hurts.
And
after losing Paulo too,
and Paulo's still out. They ain't got no damn scores. I mean, they got Wagner's brother on there, but he's all right. Jalen Suggs, he can't fucking score. Wendell Carter, he can't fucking score. And then there's nobody else. I can see the Magic just losing just to lose at this point. You know,
man,
and being a
downward
spiral.
That is bad.
I don't listen. Y'all keep saying the fucking Hornets and all that other shit. Well, the fucking Raptors. The Raptors have actual players on the team, and they can't win to say they lie. RJ Barrett, solid. Scotty Barnes, solid.
Scotty Barnes.
Grady Dick, pause, solid. Like the boy, they center.
It's been downhill ever
Portell,
since.
He's solid. They just can't win. I just don't understand.
It's been downhill ever since he went and shared jerseys with Black.
Well, since y'all said most of the other teams, I'm just going to go ahead and put the one that we ignore because we know ain't nothing come of it. What are Miami doing at this point?
I don't know. I knew you was gonna say that. I don't know.
When Jimmy Butler got hurt, I'm surprised they 10-10.
Like they're going.
Tyler Hero carries.
They're going down this route of being mid again. Like, you have an amazing coach, you have some good pieces, whether it's Hero, Bam, and then you have pieces where you're wondering like, what are they going to be next year when we look at Jimmy Butler? And it's just like, what are we doing? What as the Heat? Are you hoping for lightning to strike in a bottle for a third year and to come up short? I don't. What are they doing? I don't get what they're.
I think if Duncan Robinson turns blackface, and I think it's just too many white people on the team, and so they're just like, somebody gotta go blackface, and then they get right.
The Heat gotta stop trying to be the Patriots. Bill Belichick era. Like, you gotta stop doing that tough work, hard work, all that type of stuff and build it. No, you need to go get talent. Okay, stop picking people that are just. Well, now we all know Gabe Vincent.
Did you just say they need to stop doing hard work?
No, they need. No. You need talent. You need talent.
Listen,
stop getting these guys that are ready to carry their lunch bell into work and get it in. Stop being hard workers.
Carry the lunch bell into work. Listen, if I was Bam, I'm getting injured and go home to Aisha Wilson. That's what I'm doing.
He already cashed it in, huh?
She got she bringing all the trophies to the house, dog.
That's what I'm doing. But hey,
does he feel some type of way about his woman because when he goes to her house, it's all accomplished and his is not?
Damn.
Yeah, something else.
They didn't even win the chip.
He has a second place, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's something.
The Aces lost too.
She got a chip though, and an MVP.
He got a chip.
Let's go ahead and get it cranked up.
No.
This next one's gonna be a
No.
little.
No, he didn't. I forgot.
Bam don't got a chip. He got a
He's-
second place. He got a participant trophy.
He got a bubble. He got a bubble trophy.
All right.
What
So
was
now
it?
we go to the
Hater.
West, which is a lot more volatile than what's happened. Let me explain. Last time we went through this, we went through it after like games 12 and 13. We've made it to like games 22, 23. So the major changes, the Warriors have fell from second all the way to fifth. The Rockets have rose to second. The Mavericks have rose from 12th all the way to third. Shout out to them. The Grizzlies have gone from 8 to 4. And the Lakers have fallen from 5 down to 10. The Nuggets have went from 6 to 8, and the Suns have went down from 4 to 7. It's been a lot of movement. These last 10 games haven't been very pleasing to a lot of different teams. The Thunder still have been number one. That has not changed. But there's been a lot of movement. The Timberwolves went from 7 to 9. It hasn't really been much with them, but it's been a lot of movement. Shout out to the Kings. They fell from the play-in of 9 down to 12. A lot of ugliness right now. I'm gonna
Shout out to the Kings.
Yeah, they went down. Shout out to the same question I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna go back to the different order. Not playing back-to-backs. What team in the Western Conference are you most worried about going forward?
Me? Are we going to start with me?
Yep.
There's so many teams to worry about.
Exactly.
It's honestly the Warriors, but they've shown they can at least win without Steph for whatever reason, whatever the fuck happened. I don't know. They won without Steph. Shout out to Buddy Hill. He could just jack up 23s, whatever the case. They still have no big man. I don't understand what they're doing to win, but they're winning. I'm just saying, what are we doing with the Kings?
We
got DeMar DeRozan, De'Aaron Fox. Yes,
The Warriors are 3 and 7.
You got Malik Monk. What are we doing? What are we doing with the Kings? Why can't they win? But the team to worry about is the fucking Lakers. What are we talking about? AD, you look like Mr. Glass again. LeBron is just LeBron's just playing old man basketball out there. Bronny's hurt. I don't know if he fell off the bench or something like that.
They near 39 and 11 last night though.
Austin Reeves is injured. Gabe Vincent is Mr. Cardio. Rory Hachimura, what is you doing? D'Lo, what is you doing? Who else? Cam Reddish, what is you doing?
They're waiting on Vanderbilt to come back.
Yeah, all right. JJ Reddick, what is you doing? Rob Pelinka, what is you doing? Cheney Bus, what is you doing?
Can I play off Cam's thing? Because last night, LeBron had 39, 11, and 10.
Yeah.
AD had 38, 8, and 10.
Yeah.
And they lost.
Yes. Yes.
That's 240 near 40-point triple doubles. And you lose.
What is you doing?
And then the previous 2 games, you got beat by 40 and 39.
Yeah. Yeah.
These are
things that are happening.
Was not pretty.
Make the trade. Make the trade.
The trade for what?
Trade D'Lo.
With what? For what?
Nobody want him. He's not putting out a good enough showing to like where people are like.
Listen, when they threatened D'Lo last year with a trade, he went crazy.
It's like what wasn't forward. They don't have a lot of options. They can trade for something, but they don't.
Hey, fuck it. Put in Bronny. Just put in Bronny. Put in Bronny. He's hurt. I don't know. He fell off the bench or whatever the case.
Connect been balling too.
Man, Connect was balling, and then he had like 8 points, and then
he's been off and on. Like he's been a rookie, like I was expecting.
The main white boy is down. Austin Reeves is down.
Reeves is down.
So put in the other white boy.
They might be playing a long game. Maybe they're playing a long game.
Right now they 3 of their last 10. But let's go, Nico Williams.
Pelicans. What the heck, man? I will say the Pelicans. They were 14th anyway, so they I called him Baby Durant when he first came to the league, and like he just keeps on falling short. And Zion, what the hell are you doing? What are we doing? Are we still talking about your weight? What are we doing? Zion, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, are we done with you? And is the NBA done with you?
They injured.
Duh, what are we doing?
They all injured. Like it ain't just Zion. They all injured.
Yeah,
This nigga's
everybody hurt.
PTO numbers got
Like,
a
Ingram
PTO
was
is
injured.
crazy.
Brandon
McCollum
Ingram
was
injured too.
Zion was injured. They was all injured.
I'm not.
CJ McCollum's back. Brandon Ingram is a playing tonight. So
I'm saying CJ McCollum just came back. By the way, we looked at me and Unico looked at the Jazz yesterday, and we didn't know nobody on the roster.
No, I don't know anybody on the roster. And that's why I'm worried for the Pelicans because
and by the way, Monte, when I say that, marketing ain't playing.
Oh,
Like he's injured, so he's not even on the roster. So we looked at the roster, and like we know one player, John Collins.
John and he's
We didn't know that.
He's a
We don't-
bet.
We don't know no other player on this team.
And the Pelicans are somehow behind them. That's awful.
Yep. All right, Zelmay, what's the team you most worried about on this 15?
We gonna still go with it gotta be the Nuggets.
Nuggets.
I was when Monte said we're gonna do another show, I was going with Minnesota. But then Ant called them soft, and they've been on a 3-game winning streak. And they done went from 11 to 9th, and they keep winning. They won last night too. So and they just beat the Warriors. So Ant called them soft. They playing a lot better now. So they got off my list, and the team right above them, who is losing now, is going down because Jokic is putting up numbers I ain't never seen. And
Still doing that crazy shit.
That man is putting like 40, 25, and 20, and they win by 1 point. And I'm like, that is unsustainable.
That man doesn't even like playing. Like you just named those numbers. He don't even like playing basketball. Like so.
They said 45, 25, and 20 and be winning by 1 point. I'm like, he can't keep this up. And this man playing like this. Like last year I said he didn't deserve MVP. This year he 100%. If they get in the playoff, that team is awful. They are the slowest team I've ever seen play basketball.
If I got to look at a team, I'm most worried.
Somehow the Clippers still be winning.
I mean, the Clippers, they one thing, shout out to McCain. They got some monsters. I'm not McCain. They think it's like Norman. Either way, it's not them. To me, honestly, it's the Warriors. Because that magic start they got off to, they 1-6. They last 7 games. They have just been straight up losing. Like this hot start, that 13-man roster, all that been flamed out at this point. And now it's like, bro, what moves y'all making? Steph ain't been able to score 30. Like it's just been blowout and ugly games the whole 9 yards. I'm at this point, bro. They gotta be looked at like you thinking the Lakers gotta make a move. The Warriors been needed to make a move. It just, that hot start made everybody forget they didn't make no big offseason moves, no Paul George, no Lauri Markkanen, none of that. And we're back here again because they were second. Now they 5th. If we come another 10 games and they keep going this route, they might not even be in the play-in.
To be fair, they still just 1 game back of second.
They 1 game back right now.
That's what I'm saying.
They go 8 games and they 1-7 in those 8 games, bro. They is gonna fall. By the way,
how y'all liking my Ja Morant pick MVP when he come back? Look at the Grizzlies. I told y'all
the Grizzlies.
Told y'all Scottie Pippen Jr. holding it down until Ja get back.
That's Jaren Jackson Jr.'s team right there.
Scottie Pippen Jr. No, give Scottie Pippen Jr. His mama went out there and went crazy this offseason, so he going crazy this season.
But
y'all look at the West, 12-1, anybody's game.
No. I don't look at it that way. There's the Thunder and there's the rest.
Okay, so
is
it 12-2 then?
Like 12-2 is fine. Just there is the Thunder and there is the rest. Because the Thunder have shown that they, even with this is without Chet, mind you, they're still winning. So as long as the SGA is there and they balling, the Thunder ain't gonna fall lower than 3 most likely. So it's just they balling.
Yeah, if you look at
so
it,
there's the Thunder and there's the rest currently.
It's like
currently.
Everybody like 2 games behind the Rockets.
Yeah, like it's kind of close. 12-1 is damn near kind of close. I mean, that's 6 games ahead with the Thunder.
Okay,
but
12-1. 12. I mean, yeah, they within 6 games. Like I said, it's a good sample size. We've gotten 20-some games, quarter of the season, and we can see mostly what every team is. Like Thunder are really good. The Rockets. I mean, to me, the Rockets are great.
Is it
I don't know if
coach?
they're
Is it the horny ass coach?
If they're gonna be like the same way like the Thunder were last year, they might just be like the Thunder last year. They'll pop up. Nobody think they're gonna be amazing. They're gonna be like second overall in the league or something. Cool. I ain't got no problem with that. I don't know if it's
And
sustainable.
losing the first round.
Hey, but to be fair, this streak is still going from last year. Remember, they won like 20 of like 28 games last year and almost got in the playoffs. They started off horrible. So
Mason Goon is balling. I mean,
Jalen Green is finally figuring out a little bit about
so
his
like,
game.
I don't know if it's fully sustainable to that to this hotness, but
Jalen Green's still on probation on my parlay list. He told me way too many times.
Does anybody?
You be putting them double doubles, bro? He always get 8 rebounds, bro. He don't never,
Does
he don't
anybody
never
care?
finish.
Does anybody care about the Suns at all?
No,
Fuck them.
it's a 2-man team in Durant.
for me, it's just like I don't. At this point, I don't expect greatness from the Suns. I expect them to be a solid team. I don't expect greatness. I don't expect them to make a deep run just because of. Even shout out to Tyus Jones, being able to help them with a point guard, but they don't. They still missing that big man presence. They still missing some bench presence. It goes as far as Durant and Booker shoot them. So just
sometimes Bradley Beal when he feels like playing.
Yeah, so I don't expect greatness from them. I expect them to be solid, and that's about it. So
they need an ick, like a Nurkic, or like they need an ick. They need a big white guy. You know what I'm saying? Pause.
Just like my Philadelphia Eagles. Pause.
Your 76ers, you mean?
no European country.
No,
Mm-hmm.
we don't talk about them.
I ain't got no clue about that one.
Jared McCain been making me put up his TikTok. So I said if he scored 30, I'm gonna put up his TikTok in the group chat. I done put out like 6 of them. I don't like this.
He too busy painting his damn nails.
He did drop 30 for like 2 weeks straight, and I'm
He's
like,
the best player on the team at this point.
Stop it. That's what
That's
Walt.
up.
Hey, what happened yesterday? Oh, okay. Waldo P was playing, and he was.
But as of course, it's not the only sport. We got another sport to get to.
But by the way, Timberwolves were close to be on this list until, like I said, old boy called them soft and they went 3 straight.
They're falling
I
back.
told you I thought the Timberwolves was gonna fall from grace. I just told you.
Bro, they was on there, and then Ant went off on them on TV.
I mean, that's still nice. Like they're just.
And
They
got
like
a strike commercial now, so.
by the end of the season going at this route because like
No,
y'all
they
better unlock the new
playing
version.
a lot better, though. That's all I'm saying. Because they
Hey.
were playing awful before.
Yeah. Y'all better unlock a new version of Julius Randle. I can tell you that much.
Oh yeah, another person on my parlay ban list, Julius Randle.
He's supposed to be good. I don't understand.
No, he's supposed to be.
Who told you that? He can't go right. He dribbled his left hand. He Bob Cousy of black people.
But
Wow.
Uzi and Black people was crazy.
there's also the final
Wow.
third of the NFL. Yes, it has been a season. We got 5 games left, and we got to check in on the NFL. Some of these teams have separated themselves, and some of them you just ought to be ashamed of themselves. First and foremost, shout out to the Buffalo Bills. They have proven pretty much everybody wrong in thinking that they weren't going to be a good dominant team.
Yeah.
They were going to fall out. The Bills was like, forget all of y'all. That is a lie.
But he
And
get the
they
beat on the
are
Jets.
currently on, if I remember correctly, a 7-game win streak. After that crushing loss to the Ravens, they have not lost since then. So, of course, shout out to them. We see now the Dolphins, even after losing Tua for a good chunk of the season, have still shown that they are better than the Jets and the Patriots. Aaron Rodgers is ruining.
It has a chance to make the playoffs, a slim chance, but it's
Aaron Rodgers is ruining that.
Wild card weekend gonna be a bitch.
Aaron Rodgers. The Jets are currently on a 3-game losing streak. They were 3-6 for then. Even then, just it's been rough
Like,
goings.
Yeah,
And then-
Chargers-
Can we talk about the Jets for a little bit?
Go right ahead, sir. Go right ahead.
So let me get this straight. Aaron Rodgers, he missed a whole last year. He played 15 seconds, 2 snaps, whatever the case. Comes back.
Don't participate off season.
Don't you was on that seaweed moss fucking whatever the fuck he was on.
He was in a darkness retreat in the dark.
He was meditating.
How many opened the third
Stop
eye?
it. Please stop. He wanted to be he wanted to be fucking Bear Grylls in the fucking wild getting high instead of going to mandatory mini camp, whatever the fuck. All right, so let's get this straight. You have Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall, Alan Lazard, yourself. You got Sauce Gardner on there. You got some people on there. Hassan Reddick was trying to get money.
Picked up Devontae Adams this season.
Then you get what you want. You get Devontae Adams. He said
Fired the coach for you.
the Netflix deal, the Netflix doc got the Devontae Adams off the fucking
got
Raiders.
Robert Saleh fired.
You got Robert Saleh fired.
Hackett.
And now Aaron Rodgers like, well, I might not play next year. What is you doing? What is you doing?
I done told y'all about Aaron Rodgers for years.
What is you doing?
We only forgive him because he talented.
Aaron Rodgers, not everybody can be Tom Brady. Not everybody can be Peyton Manning and play in the latter years. You lost a step. You lost everything because I don't get it. You tried, but you know who had a better record? Zach Wilson had a better record than this. Believe it or not. And y'all said he couldn't play. Sam Darnold had a better record than this. Y'all said he was done.
Let me see
what Sam Darnold, man. That's my guy. USC.
I feel sorry for the Jets. I don't feel sorry for New York because fuck New York, but I feel sorry for the Jets.
Yeah, the Jets were 7-10 last year.
Well, under who?
Robert Saleh.
And
who's the quarterback?
Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson, the third.
No, but they said Zach Wilson. But they said Zach Wilson couldn't play. Oh, I don't know. I don't even know why I said that, but
listen. So the Jets, that just is what that is. Even Sauce Gardner.
How do you waste Breece Hall? How do you waste Garrett Wilson? How do you face Devontae Adams again? Devontae Adams lost to the Steelers back to back 2 weeks in a row on two different teams. How the fuck did you manage that?
That happens, man.
On to the next. And I don't want to talk about the cheating ass fucking Chiefs. Fuck the Chiefs.
All right, so we got to go AFC West. Shout out to the AFC West. It's a lot more.
There's your wild cards right there. The Chargers and Broncos.
Oh, there you go.
No. They
fight for Bo Nix. How about that? How about Bo Nix?
Yeah.
Oh no, they gonna probably get. To be fair, they gonna probably get 2 wild cards.
They're making a claim for Rookie of the Year for Bo Nix. He's trying to make a claim for it. I think Jaden Daniels still got ahead of him right now after their last game, but it's right now. I shout out to Jim Harbaugh. He has been able to show and make the Chargers a competent team.
I didn't even know the Chargers were winning games.
Yes.
Now, they don't show them. They don't
most
show
of the games
them
they've won have been against.
Dobbs got hurt, so I don't know how this is gonna affect them.
No. To be fair, the Chargers have been winning games against sorry teams for the most part. Like
Raiders, mostly.
Yeah, Raiders.
Well, he played the Raiders twice. So
to be fair, they've been playing a lot of wins off sorry teams. To be fair, but shout out to them and Broncos. They have been able. Sean Payton has shown like, hey, coaching does matter. Jim Harbaugh showed coaching does matter. So they've been able to turn their teams around, give them some good positive wins. Bo Nix is looking towards a playoff run. We'll see how that goes. So they got one. I shout out to them.
The Broncos may have the sorriest offense I've ever seen besides the Patriots, but they just managed to win games.
Listen, Broncos get a lot of pick sixes.
That's
James. You got
PS2 back there, so I mean,
he does. James Winston does pray that God deliver him from pick six.
Well, I mean,
that's a crazy prayer. Him and Eddie Brock praying in the same chapel.
If you wanted to mention Jameis Winston, we can go ahead and go to him. Shout out to the Steelers. That is a surprise that the Steelers are legitimately in the run to win.
I wanted to fire Mike.
Most people had them either third or fourth, and Russell Wilson to switch.
We didn't want to fire Mike Tomlin.
No, he was on like.
They gave him a decent quarterback. And look at that record.
Do they need to make a change as a voice of the league? All that kind of stuff. Not that he was a bad coach.
Well, you got Justin Fields for free, and then you got Russell Wilson for free. So I mean,
and he's made Russell Wilson look competent again.
That man took them to the playoff with Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett did never see the field for my Eagles ever.
So right now,
crash outs have to be a part of every story.
They known for crash out. Shout out to Steelers.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to Kenny Pickett.
The Ravens are struggling because of defense and some questions at coaching. They're 8-5. They're struggling a bit. The Bengals are pretty much done. They're not mathematically eliminated, but they're pretty much done.
Well, for the Bengals, free Jamar Chase.
No, Bengals find a better defensive coordinator. Their defense is horrendous. So shout out to them.
The old team's horrendous. I don't want to hear nothing about Joe Burrow ever again.
I mean, Joe Burrow been bothering. Mostly, like they get a little.
Oh, not in a bad way. I don't want to hear nothing bad about Joe Burrow. They talk bad about Joe Burrow on Sports Center every fucking.
Shannon Sharp hates
Joe Burrow.
You blame Joe Burrow for the defense giving up dang near 30 a game.
But technically, to Shannon's point, your defense sucks. You can't turn over the ball ever.
I mean, but that's putting you unrealistic expectations on your quarterback. Your defense is so bad, I gotta carry you.
Yeah,
Like
he
everybody,
did the
Patrick
same thing
Mahomes.
to Lamar Jackson. Shannon Sharp is insane when it comes to quarterback.
Everybody can't
Joe
do-
Burrow-
everybody can't do Patrick Mahomes
Joe Burrow
and
did the
score 40 a
same
game.
thing. Joe Burrow did the same thing Dak did last year. Their defense was so bad, and they just kept throwing for 500 yards every game because he was giving up fucking leads.
That's all you got. All you
That
can
was
do.
nice in fantasy last year, boy. I tell you that.
He nice in fantasy this year.
Well, he ain't playing. I'm talking about Dak last year.
Oh, I'm talking about Joe.
Oh, I'm talking about Dak is nice in fantasy last
Throw
And
year.
the
then
ball, Joe.
we look down.
Second
The
place
Texans
MVP.
have struggled recently.
But they division so sorry. They
The offensive line struggled. Losing Diggs hurt a little bit as well. The Colts can catch them, but it's not really realistic they're gonna catch them like that. But Texans are still
Free
winning.
Jonathan Taylor.
But it looks like it might be a one and done situation.
Yeah. So we got we all saying the Ravens, the Chargers, and the Broncos probably gonna be the playoff team, right? Because
Most likely, unless the Broncos,
Yeah.
unless the
it
Broncos,
gotta be
screw
the
up,
Colts or the Dolphins, the only team that can catch them. Because I'm telling you, the Bengals.
unless the Broncos screw up, yeah. Because right
Well-
now, Bills locked in, Chiefs might as well be locked in. So that leaves Chargers, Broncos.
and Colts in Miami, right?
Well, Texans
Oh,
are in
Broncos
automatically.
and
You had to
Ravens, that's
say
it.
you gotta send somebody in there. So I mean,
Well,
Broncos
I'm assuming
and
I'm putting the Ravens in there regardless.
It's close
Yeah.
enough that the Colts can take the AFC South.
Yeah, the Colts can catch them, and the Dolphins can catch them if some stuff go wrong. But that's about it.
I don't know
Probably
about
gonna
the
be
Dolphins
Broncos.
catching the Bills.
once
Probably-
again,
The offense been playing well in the warm weather.
They 5 games up on them.
No, I ain't say check
ain't
the
talking
I'm
about
talking
the
about
Bills,
wild
talking
card.
about
This
Oh,
wild
Hey.
wild card. Oh, wild
free
card. Okay.
free
That's fine.
Tyreek Hill and retire Tua. There you go.
Man, please. They just can't play in cold weather.
Tua actually played well in that game. They just have a bunch of 5-9
Man,
receivers.
tell
when
us,
they get in
tell
the
us
goal
ass retire. Hey, this is what you do. Tua retire, get Prime in there, draft Shador, and then you get Travis Hunter for free.
Bro, they're not gonna get a high enough wild card. They're not gonna get a high enough
line.
draft.
Yeah, they
pick to do it.
had the pass.
They're not
You
getting
got
high enough
listen.
draft
You got Jalen Ramsey on one side and Travis Hunter on the other
pick.
side.
The
There
dude is
you
looking
go.
right at the Raiders to probably get that draft pick. Like he probably right at the
Oh,
Raiders.
fuck.
Prime is not letting him go to Oakland.
Hey, bro, you got Dallas
Oakland.
Cowboys close.
You know,
They
Oakland don't
winning
spend money. Oakland spend money. Their head coach, they will spend money.
They
The
spend money to
Raiders-
get rid of
The
niggas.
Raiders
So
will definitely spend money for sure.
So they're probably looking to go to the Giants, though. You probably want that New York. market.
No,
Prime
wanna
is
go to
not
New
letting him
York?
go to the Giants.
Dion said 2 and number 12 is off limits. When a GM came from the New York from the New York Giants to the Colorado
What?
practice, he said anybody y'all can have anybody else, but don't even worry about.
He
them
said
for
4
paying
teams. Prime said 4 teams. The Dolphins was one of them. I think Dallas was the other one too, but there's
Oh, he
2 other teams.
100% want them to go down.
He's like, we're just playing in warm weather.
Yo, people said Dallas coming back after. I'm like, bro, they beat the Giants.
And so let me go give a shout out because we have the other dominant side on this other side. So
Oh, so the NFC
So
North.
all the
is
NFC
taking
North is going to
Lions.
the playoffs.
are
They go-
currently
everybody's
on a
going to the
11-game
playoffs
win
except for the
streak.
Bears.
Shout out to the Lions. They're on an 11-game win streak, and they still have not locked up their division. Mind you, the Vikings can still catch them, especially because the Lions and Vikings. No, the Lions and Vikings play again this season. They can still be caught. So you have to keep that in mind. It's not a lock yet.
And Detroit defense right now is struggling because they got a bunch
Yeah, their
of.
defense struggling because of a lot of the injuries and stuff.
No,
So
Aiden Hutchinson dead.
they can be
While
caught.
before we go to
Narrow
NFC,
lead.
can I say this? AFC number 74 for the Chiefs is the worst football player I've ever seen. No, that Muncie dude is the worst player I have ever seen in my life.
It
Well,
don't
with
matter.
The Packers are probably locked into the wild card now after they had that crushing loss to the Lions on Thursday night.
So
by
all
the-
3 teams are going to the playoffs for the North, and then you get
I'm here for
whoever
that.
wants to
That's-
fight for the last spot.
Now, shout out.
What's the next best?
Shout out to Hollywood Sensei 215, our resident Falcons fan. Unfortunately, the Falcons, they're on a 3-game losing streak. They have fallen hard. They had a 3-game lead on the
Free Kyle
Buccaneers.
Pitts.
I
and the
got the
Buccaneers-
Buccaneers winning
Free-
that
free
division. when it
Mooney,
comes
dog.
down to
Free
it.
The
Mooney.
Buccaneers had lost Mike Evans and they had lost the
Godwin.
other wide receiver.
Chris Godwin.
They
Chris
had lost
Godwin's still
Godwin for
going.
a few games, and all of a sudden they still in it. They on a 2-game win streak, and right now it's anybody's game between the Falcons and Buccaneers. Nobody's really
Because
trying
Baker
to-
Mayfield's nice.
It's crazy. He is nice, and Kirk Cousins has not been nice. My boy ain't thrown a touchdown in 3 games.
Kirk
6
Cousins.
He's fell off right
He
now,
played he threw like 6 touchdowns in the game and fell off.
and
Yo,
they're
David-
going right.
David
They
Carr's
going
in
right
the fraud
to,
watch. I'm gonna tell you, you forgot to put him in there. David Carr, Chris Olave came back from a concussion. The first throw he throw is over the middle to a hospital ball to Chris Olave. First play, bah, he gone again. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that David Carr putting receivers in harm's way is questionable. We've already had an instance with that, like talking about with Mahomes earlier this year. But
I'm calling for the Buccaneers to win the NFC South, man.
hey, as
I'm
the way
calling.
it's looking, is anybody's ball game. Anybody's ball game in the South. Because right now it's 5 games left. They're both tied, even though the Falcons do have the tiebreaker because they beat the Buccaneers twice early in the season. They do have the tiebreaker, so you have to be mindful of that as well. But right now,
He got a chance, dog.
The Falcons got to go to the Vikings. It's going to be an ugly game. Kirk Cousins going home. But we'll get to the week 14 in a second. And we do have to look at these other ones.
First Cousins.
Shout out to the Eagles.
First Cousins.
Eagles have changed everybody's mindsets of what it was like. Eagles currently on an 8-game win streak. Taking control after they beat the Commanders a couple weeks ago. Commanders looking to be in strong wild card contention. And then another division that nobody can really predict at this point, the daggone NFC West, because everybody is still live. The 49ers fell off, combination of injuries and some other stuff. I mean, no, just being real, they fell off.
Like, but it's still close enough.
It's not like I'm saying that the team is bad. Like they just the stuff that being top heavy has caught up to them because of a lot of the injuries and different things.
Oh, we're cooked, but we got the Bears next. I think we could beat the Bears.
They could beat the Bears.
Mate, Cam, I got a question for y'all.
Huh?
Do you pay Brock Purdy big money?
Yes.
Because you have to.
But if he lose them weapons, is he the same guy though? That's the question.
If he plays well the next 5 games, pay him.
So let me get this straight. So let me ask this question: Why is Brock Purdy the measuring stick of how much a quarterback skill is, or how much you got to pay him? He's just been the measuring stick for the last 3 years, but been performing for the last 3 years. This is his first down year.
I mean, but the thing about it is the reason you say that is because you got to ask: is he performing well because he has top tier weaponry, or is he performing well because he's a good quarterback? Because that after you pay your quarterback, a lot of times the weapons, like we already know, we ain't got that. Next year Debo probably gone. You're gonna have because the people you done paid gonna have to start catching up to you. Debo's probably gone, so you got to find another wide receiver if you don't keep Juwan Jennings.
We got Ricky.
McCaffrey is showing injury concerns, so you don't know if McCaffrey's gonna continue to be that.
He shouldn't have played. He should have sat the year.
So that's the thing about. So you don't know if McCaffrey's gonna be that dominant threat he been. So like you pay him as if he can carry your team.
So real quick, for the Niners, McCaffrey he should have sat the year.
Agree.
Also, you should just we could get running backs anytime we feel like it. So
there's
no reason we can always get running backs. It is what it is. Kittle's healthy.
Endo or whatever his dude name is, he even did good game.
Kittle's healthy. That's all that matters. I don't know about Brandon Ayuk. We should just got rid of his ass if that was the case, but we'll see. Debo's underperformed. He was
most likely
lately, and Trent Williams. We don't know if he's coming back. This is probably his last year, so to say.
He just got paid.
Yeah, we paid him to stay.
I think it's a 3-year.
He got paid.
He might not come back next year.
You think so?
He might not come back next year.
I think they'll give him more years.
He was pending retirement this year, but he came back.
And the fact that he was holding out while he was pending retirement is insane.
Hey, he's old. I mean, what the fuck?
He's been in the league for like 15 years.
Why are you gonna hold out like you coming back? You pending retirement?
So real quick, Zelmay.
Get that last back.
Real quick, Zelmay. So, do we judge Matthew Stafford if he don't got Cooper Kupp or Puka Nacua?
We did because Matthew Stafford played like trash when he didn't have them. That's true. He played like trash.
I'm just asking.
Hey, listen, I asked a question about Dak last year. You know, I like that. Like, do you pay him and not your weapon?
They paid Dak, and he don't got no wide receiver except for CeeDee Lamb.
He got paid twice, didn't he? Didn't he get paid twice?
Listen, it's CeeDee Lamb and a bunch of punt returners back there.
Dak got paid twice, right?
Yeah, this is his second major contract.
By the way, that's Jared's fault because Jared could have got him for $40 million 2 years ago, but instead he's like, "We're gonna hold on."
The same thing to Michael Parsons.
So my thing is, Brock Purdy's right in the middle of getting paid because of what you've done versus not getting paid because of the weapons around you. So you look at Geno Smith and the weapons around him. Yeah, Njigma, Tyler Lockett, and DK Metcalf. Does Geno get paid? Hell no, he don't get paid.
That offensive line needs some help, man. That offensive line is trash.
No, because the Niners are going to be a bit more fearful because of the recent quarterback payments that done went off that ain't paying well with them. Trevor Lawrence just got paid dang near $60 million. And we clearly
I
see
think
he ain't
Geno's
that
got
guy.
13 million, right?
And you know,
Daniel
like,
Jones
they
got
gonna be looking
paid, and
like-
he
Geno
got
doesn't
cut.
get paid.
Geno's
But-
got 13 million.
But Dak
right?
has fucking CD Lamb and gets paid crazy amount.
And that's because he should have got paid at 40, but now they had to pay him at 60, which is
Yeah,
insane.
you wait
But
2
it
years.
is.
That Jerry's
Jerry
is the worst kept person ever. If y'all look at the history,
Because they don't believe in Dak, and why should you?
well, they pay him like they
Why
believe in him,
should
so
you?
I don't
Right.
Why
know.
should you believe in Dak?
I mean, you give a man 60 million, you gotta believe in him. I ain't never.
I don't
But
believe in
listen,
him.
for
I ain't never given
Brock,
nobody 60 million. I ain't
for
believing
Brock
in him.
Purdy next year, you got an NFC Championship game, Super Bowl, and in a down year. I think he should still get paid nonetheless.
I can agree with that.
But
I
I'm not
wouldn't pay
talking
him.
about just. I'm not talking about just like paid in
In
general.
a down year
saying-
where they're still in the hunt for a wild card position.
No. I'm saying I wouldn't want to pay him 60. Like if he's
He can
somewhere in
get
the 50,
60, but I'm just talking about 50.
I,
Would you
60,
pay
I
him
would
50?
I wouldn't pay him 60.
Would you pay him 50,
I wouldn't
Cam?
pay
That's
him.
what I'm asking. Would you
38.
sell for 48? Would you sell for 48?
Due to how top heavy we are, I would say
48 is we going.
I
I'll
don't
say
think
30.
he's
I'll say 30.
Okay.
30
he
is
ain't going under
crazy.
50. We all know he ain't going under 50. Like, just to be fair. We know he ain't going under 50.
But he deserves 38. He
not going
deserves
under 50.
38.
He gonna be looking like if Trevor Lawrence just got paid $55 million a year, you're not gonna sit here and pay me for it.
But the
You know
Niners once again, the Niners are top heavy as fuck. So
Yep.
what I'm saying is you start with 30 and end with 40. Don't go higher than 40.
But I'm asking, but the same thing you saying, I'm asking if the team looking like Dak just got paid, they ain't got no weapon, they don't look good. Trevor Lawrence just got paid, they ain't got no weapon, they don't look good. Daniel Jones got paid, they didn't have no weapon, they don't look good.
But none of them
Daniel
were.
Jones-
But
Daniel
my
Jones set the bar.
the issue with that is none of them was the last pick in the draft.
And this will also come down to
I want him to
yeah,
get
Brock
paid,
Purdy
by the
ain't
way. I
getting
think
paid
he's
nothing.
good. But
He
I'm
been
just
getting
saying-
paid nothing as of right now for the last 3 years, and now he finally get a contract up. He gonna want money, but it depends on how much of like a hometown discount. I'm be real. I feel like 52 million.
But let's be fair, but Dak came off a second place MVP run. Purdy not coming off that. So
The
his
same
market-
MVP run with Purdy was
gonna be
in.
like I made a Super Bowl. Purdy gonna be like I made a Super Bowl. Screw MVP
But
run.
this
I made a
no,
bowl.
we just said this about what we did for me lately. Dak came off
Yeah.
of his second place MVP run.
I came off a Super Bowl run.
But it ain't this year. Nobody gonna look at this.
And this year we had injuries across the board. I really feel
Saquon
like
got paid less
I
because
don't
he
think
got
he's
hurt.
gonna go 60. I don't think he's gonna go 60. I feel like 50, 52
The Eagles
million.
find some way to extort money somewhere every single
Yo,
time.
I looked at the cap. The Cowboys are the second lowest at $198 million spent. The
Yep.
Eagles are the second highest at $316 million.
And look at what they at.
And the Niners are always up there as high as cat.
The Browns
Also.
number one because they paying Deshaun Watson not to
That's,
lose.
they're not gonna want to pay Purdy 60. I know they're not gonna want to pay him 60. I feel like they're gonna settle it like 50.
So I say 40. You just pay him 40.
They're not gonna, bro. They're not gonna.
But
Purdy,
I'm telling
he's
you,
getting everybody not gonna do no 40.
if Purdy market as strong as Dak's was,
They're not gonna do 40. He ain't gotta be as strong as Dak. That's what I'm
the
telling
reason
you.
Jerry paid him before the season
No.
because teams were
I'm
calling
telling
the
you
trade for
because
him.
of people like Trevor Lawrence just got paid, and Trevor Lawrence ain't did nothing. And he was like, Trevor Lawrence got one playoff victory and a comeback, and they had a garbage time otherwise. I got a Super Bowl run, 2 NFC championship wins. You're not gonna sit here and tell me I'm getting paid under Trevor. I know what they're gonna do. So you're gonna be like, bro, I'm thinking 50 to 52.
But the thing is, they're gonna be like, hey, you gotta look at the bigger picture.
That's why I said 50 to 52.
But
Ain't no quarterback finna
But
go
the
under
reason
40 no more.
I
That
keep saying the
day
reason
is
Dak
dead.
got paid is because the market.
That day dead. They're not finna go under 40.
It's gonna pay
that
Dak
story is dead.
That's
at
what
this
just came
point.
off of
I think they're gonna do
MVP
50 to 52, and they're gonna go on about their way.
Purdy is coming off not an MVP type season.
No, he ain't coming out there, so he ain't gonna get
But
on
I'm
60.
saying-
But I
But
really
like
feel
I'm
like
saying, they could if they want to argue with him, and he like, oh, y'all ain't gonna pay me this. They could be like, who gonna pay you? That because Dak got offers. I heard he was getting offers from people that was talking about 50.
well, yeah, after MVP year, he'll get offers. Purdy,
Yeah.
I think Purdy would get offers, but they wouldn't be as extravagant. though.
So 49ers wanted to. Now unless they're gonna do the loyalty thing, and then if they do the loyalty thing, like we rock with you, they will give him 52. But if they're doing like, hey, you want to go out there? We can see your market.
Nah, John Lynch is gonna pay him.
That's what I was thinking too. But
They already said they had the money set aside for him. I didn't really feel like,
49 got a lot of cap too. I know because everybody about to leave.
but time to ask the questions. Difficult question number one:
Mm-hmm.
Who can win the NFC West?
NFC West.
49ers.
Very, very hard question that.
I'm going with Geno. I'm going with Geno.
I'm gonna go with the Rams. How about that?
I think Geno takes some. I hate that there shouldn't even be. It shouldn't even be this close. But I'm giving it to the Seahawks. I think they have an overall better team because we saw them lose just a couple of weeks ago on Monday Night Football. It was y'all was in the red zone. Y'all was like they were there. So I feel like they'll fix that.
I think the Rams are getting healthy.
They getting healthy, but I don't know if they have the
like Puka just now coming back and Cup just coming back like 2 weeks ago.
The Kyron Williams fall off gotta be studied
because the Rams.
But the backup playing well though. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. The Kyron Williams fall off gotta be studied.
You're making my boy mad in fantasy though, boy. He didn't know what happened. David Montgomery is very consistent in fantasy. I just want everybody to know.
Except when he on the goal line, don't let him score.
But he's gonna give me 12 points every week, minimum.
Now I'm on.
Yeah, one weekend
Rams and Seahawks
in the first quarter.
Only because of schedule. The Rams got a good opportunity because they play everybody in the division over the next 3 weeks. They play everybody in the division, so they can easily knock everybody down a game and catch up to them. Now, I would rather. They give me concern. I'm gonna go Seahawks. I'm thinking Seahawks is gonna take it overall. The 49ers, the reason I don't pick the 49ers, though I do like their team better than the rest of them still, their schedule is horrible. They have an absurdly difficult schedule.
We got the Bears next. We're going to win.
After that, since you want to make your Bears next and all that mess, after your Bears, you also have the Rams.
We can beat them.
The Lions and Cardinals.
We're going to lose.
What did Miami game at?
Miami is at home.
At San Francisco? What's San Francisco?
At Miami.
Oh, it's warm weather too. I play well in warm weather.
I don't give a fuck.
So yeah, they have the Bears. So arguably their easiest game.
Listen, we got Hufanga back, so we should be good on defense a little bit.
So it's gonna be something. It's gonna be a battle because all of them play each other. The Seahawks schedules. Let's see. Because I have yet to look at this, to be fair. The Seahawks, golly. You know what? Never mind.
So that's 5 more games. That's 5 more games.
Yeah, maybe I was wrong. Because the Seahawks have the Cardinals. They go to the Cardinals. Then the Packers come to see them. Then the Vikings come to see them. Then they play the Bears. And then they got the Rams.
Let's go 0-4.
They may not make it either.
Rams?
The Rams might. If the Rams win at least 2 of them 3 games against the rest of their division, the Rams might take it off the tiebreakers. They might take it. But that's going to be close. That's gonna be really close for all of them, and it's unfortunate nobody has the Cardinals at all. When the Cardinals like second, let me see. What
I like me some Trey McBride.
Actually, no, Cardinals might win because the Cardinals they have the Seahawks coming up on tomorrow. Then they got the Patriots, the Panthers, the Rams, and the 49ers.
Wait, hold on, the Patriots are sneaky now.
I think it's for the Cardinals to take. But I feel like the Rams or Seahawks might still. I feel like it's for the Cardinals because the Cardinals have the easiest schedule by far. But we'll see who's going to play spoiler, upset with that. Otherwise, we already know Eagles Commanders taking it out of there. And, unfortunately, we have the Lions and the Vikings and the Panthers. So we'll go through the next games coming up. So first off, we had the Thriller on Thursday. Shout out to Detroit. Clutched it out at the end. You got New York Jets at Miami. I think nobody's picking the Jets at this point. So
no,
Miami clutches it.
We have Atlanta. Kirk Cousins going home for the first time to Minnesota. Does Cousins find his way back, or does he get snuffed out?
Dome to dome.
Can Cousins find Mooney again, or Mooney just forever
in
the bowl of my fantasy?
Also, free Kyle Pitts.
So I guess nobody's believing in him. I guess they say in Minnesota. We have
I'm taking Atlanta. I'm gonna give them one chance. This is their final chance. This is their final chance. You got to pull out Exodia.
Yeah, you got to pull it. Now we have the battle of the draft picks. We have New Orleans going.
Oh my God!
Giants.
Do we have to think about this?
Unfortunately.
Ugh. Like I was gonna go my whole weekend without thinking about New Orleans and the Giants.
Man, New Orleans got it for me just because the Giants.
I'm going New Orleans.
DeVito, not even Danny anymore. DeVito is there, so
I'm going New Orleans.
New Orleans with the dub. Alvin Kamara is gonna go crazy.
Yeah, Carolina going to get smoked by Philly. We ain't gonna ask no questions about that.
Oh, Cam. By the way, Alvin Kamara he left. what's that boy's name? Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard was dating this girl Tia Cooper, and then Alvin Kamara started dating her and had a baby by her, and then he dumped her too. And so now she's relegated. Now she's relegated to just having a Facebook page that says, "My child's dad is Alvin Kamara." So,
what the heck?
Sounds good.
That's just some gossip. I'm just throwing out gossip right now. But you remember how she came out during the bubble where she's like, "Yes, the Lakers won," and then Dwight Howard started having allegations come out about him, and then it was a thing.
We got
Dwight at the Diddy party.
Dwight was at the Diddy party. I believe it.
Yeah, the run back. Cleveland going to Pittsburgh after Pittsburgh lost the game to them in the snow 2 weeks ago. Cleveland getting another win.
I want Jameis to win. I want him to win.
Well, his prayers of six picks go.
I want Jameis to win. He needs to always have a place in this league.
I got Pittsburgh at home.
Yeah, I got Pittsburgh.
I don't think lightning gonna strike twice, but who knows?
And if it's not snowing, you know what I'm saying? Jameis like the snow, apparently.
It's actually going to be a warm weekend for us up here in the Midwest. So it's actually going to be kind of warm. It's going to be like 60 degrees.
And it ain't on Amazon, so you can't deliver a dove.
And then we move on. We got Tampa Bay probably winning against the number 1 draft pick, Las Vegas Raiders.
Who are the quarterbacks since old boy got hurt?
Nobody knows who the quarterback is.
It's not Adrian Pierce. It's dang, I forgot his name.
The quarterback got hurt. The starting quarterback got hurt last week, and I'm like, they just found some dude off the street.
It was Garoppolo, and then it was
Aiden O'Connell. I knew it was right. Aiden O'Connell was the quarterback.
You took time to think about Aiden O'Connell
type shit.
Hey, you have to show respect to it. It's on Aiden O'Connell and Desmond Ridder. Those are the quarterbacks.
Jesus.
Desmond Ridder got traded to Vegas?
Oh yeah.
Wow, Atlanta got him up out of there quick. He was a first-round pick, wasn't he?
He was something. I don't think it was first. Was he?
Desmond Ridder? Wasn't he like a big dog quarterback that they?
That's fucking that's Hollywood. I'll tell you.
And then we have Jacksonville going to Tennessee. Mac Jones. No.
Who's starting? Oh, Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
Hey man, let's go Jacksonville.
Yeah, Tennessee's probably snuffing them out. Probably.
Mac Jones.
MAGA Jones, let him go.
But we got that. Now we got some interesting ones.
Hold on, real quick. Mac Jones made a Pro Bowl, so just saying.
We got Seattle going to Arizona, battle of the NFC West. Big implications.
Let's go Arizona.
I'm taking Geno.
I'm going Arizona.
I'm taking Kyler Murray. Black Ops 6 not dropping anything lately, so let's get
Kyler Murray ran like a kid with scissors. So shout out to him.
Just follow him on Twitch.
He be getting his, he part of phase, eh?
I think Arizona gonna clutch it out. They at home. I think they're gonna do it. We got some more doozies. Buffalo going to the Rams.
I got the Rams in the upset this week.
I can't go against Josh Allen right now. I just can't.
In beautiful LA.
Let's go Josh Allen.
Josh Allen's currently playing like an MVP level candidate.
He's scoring all type of ways at this point. So snow games, everything. So
I'm gonna go Buffalo.
Well, he had a passing touchdown, receiving touchdown, and a rushing touchdown against us. So fuck it.
That's MVP shit.
I think it's gonna be nice, high scoring, but I think Buffalo.
Cam, how did that work last week in fantasy when he caught and threw a touchdown at the same play?
Good question.
Did he score twice?
You think he got like 50?
Do we get double points for both? Or
get like 50 points for that.
Then we move on. We got Chicago going to the 49ers. Do the 49ers get back on track, or Chicago finally, after firing their head coach, no Eberflus, will the Bears get that push to steal a game?
We got the Niners. They're gonna go 6-7, baby.
Is Debo there?
Debo's currently playing. Yeah.
I am worried about this game because teams usually after they get rid of their coach for that one game they play really well.
I mean,
and then they suck the rest of the year.
Yeah, then they suck.
They still lost their game after they fired Dennis Allen. They still lost their game. So.
Well, the Saints hated Dennis Allen.
I'm going San Francisco, but I mean, yeah, I'm going there.
Caleb Williams can't get right. And listen, we got a black quarterback, so Nick Bosa is gonna be, you know.
Oh, it's gonna be up.
It's like, who do I believe in? Do I believe in the 49ers catching themselves again? Do I believe in Chicago?
I believe in MAGA Nick Bosa. So
Oh my God.
There's some hard.
Cam, it's double Cam because he paint his nails too, so it's like extra.
I believe in the same.
and all right, so he's black and he's a beta male, so that works.
That's
for
crazy work.
That is so.
Maga Sosa finna be
To call
ready.
somebody both of those things.
Yo,
at
he
once.
finna have about 6 sacks this week.
That's crazy work. Now we got Jim Harbaugh trying again against Kansas City. Last time they lost 17-10. The Chargers steal this game, or is Kansas City continuing to roll on?
Dragon Ball.
Kansas City gonna pull.
Demon
Kansas City
Time.
gonna pull some last minute funny business and then
Yes,
get another win.
this is Dragon Ball Daima Demon Time. Kansas City Life 3-star Dragon Ball type shit. Kansas City got
That
it.
actually work.
Somebody told me Mahomes was like he put a spell on the center last week. It said Hut right in his ear. He snapped the ball when nobody was ready. They said he put some JoJo Hut right in his ear. He just snapped it.
I'm actually worried about Kansas City, and I love their ribs, but I don't know. Pause. I love their ribs, man, but something ain't right in Kansas City. It's a dark cloud over the city like Gotham.
Nigga saying it's a dark cloud. They win every game. Nigga, I want to win every
It's
game.
crazy. Like, how do y'all keep winning like this?
I
don't feel like I just don't feel like this is the Chargers team that's gonna beat Kansas City this year. I just don't feel like it. Strength. I feel like Kansas City steals another one. It might be close. I don't think this is the team that.
It's going to be stolen. It's going to be 17-21.
I don't feel like
understand and know that.
If they had like one more wide receiver or something better, I don't feel like.
You don't believe in McConkey?
McConkey hurt.
I don't feel like it. They had one more. They also missing their running back because I think Dobbins got hurt.
Dobbins hurt. They got Gus Edwards back.
So
not Gus Griswold.
Not going to Arrowhead. I can't do it. And we got a doozy. Monday might be the end of the Bengals season. Cincinnati goes to Dallas.
Dak is still out, right?
Yep.
Dak is out. Let me get the Bengals, dog. Let me get the Bengals.
Somebody said Cooper Rush finna like Dan Marino.
Cooper Rush.
They said Cooper Rush gonna look like Dan Marino this week. How bad that defense
They said Cooper Rush is gonna look like Dan Marino this week.
His defense is bad.
They said defense so bad he gonna look like Dan Marino.
That's crazy.
And the thing about Dallas is the thing scared me if I'm the Bengals fan. If Michael Parsons finally decided he's gonna show up the last 2 games after he made promises that he ain't gonna quit.
Where's Darrell Bland at? I thought he was supposed to be.
He was supposed to be back.
Is the craziest question of all time.
And the thing that's like in this game, the thing that scared me, like a motivated Michael Parsons with the Cincinnati Bengals offensive line might not end well.
Jesus.
And your defense already bad.
But it's still Cooper Rush, though, right?
It's still Cooper Rush.
Listen, don't fall for the trap of Cooper Rush looking like Dan Marino. The Bengals defense.
Never forget, Cooper Rush went 4-1 when Dak was first injured.
With a good team around. With actually good players. With like Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb together.
I mean, and then for that Thanksgiving game, it wasn't exactly terrible. That Giants versus
that game was awful. It was a bunch of bad players.
Okay, so now if we're going that route,
it was like let's put the.
I mean, Jamar Chase is a real NFL player, so
I'm gonna go Cincinnati. I'm gonna think that it's gonna be a nice 40 to 28 point game, and I think Cincinnati wins.
So Michael Parsons don't.
No, he'll fix it. But I just think they just fling it for 500 yards again.
If you want something on your parlay, anytime touchdowns, go Chase Brown.
Chase Brown do get a lot of touchdowns.
So, well, that's what we're looking like. Otherwise, that's the sports talk for today. Of course, we got to thank these fine brothers coming in, letting us know. We will be back again for the end of this NFL season. Another check-in with the NBA. We're going to let them know this is it.
I'm the new Woj.
Our predictions for Super Bowls at that point, playoff runs, everything of that nature. We ain't go through college because college, who knows at this point. So, there ain't no point in it. But otherwise, we'll let you know where to find them.
Shout out to Penn State.
New Woj.
Yeah, when we get done with the like who's in the college playoffs, like definitely I'm gonna come back together for that one. Who's
possibly to see who's gonna make that run? It's gonna be ugly.
That'd be Sunday. I might do a show Sunday.
Is that Sunday?
Yeah, they announced
tonight, right?
Yeah,
after the few games they'll announce Sunday. New Woj, where can they find you?
They can find me at Overall 99 Sports. Anything Overall 99. That's me. You can find me at Zelmay and Keep It 99, in which we keep it 99. We had to put a video out every day this month or show. We're doing it every day. So be there, watch, enjoy the randomness of everything that I do.
Not playing back-to-backs. Where can they find you?
You know, Blur Cartel. Find us on Facebook, the IG, the X, the motherfucking soon-to-be banned TikTok, and
We'll
YouTube.
talk about that shortly.
So we'll follow us there, and
The Dark
Okay,
Continent. Really about to go to the Dark Continent.
Oh, yeah,
Dark
Dark
Continent's
Continent.
about to get shadow banned.
Get a
Man.
VPN and do it in China.
Unico Williams. Where can they find you?
Do you hear me with Nico Williams? We just dropped that stuff off about the CEO getting killed by a random assassin, Agent 47 in these streets going hard. Pause.
Take
and
that
then
CEO
Dark-
out your LinkedIn bio, please.
and Dark Continent, and then like Keep It 99, and then with my boys, Make It Make Sense on the way is coming up next. So make sure you stay on
Yep.
the channel. Period. And we all gonna be there mostly, probably.
I don't know about the not playing back-to-backs, but otherwise, we will be there. Of course, I'm your boy, Monray Hudson. This same page, Make It Make Sense. The podcast will be on it very shortly, within about 10 minutes.
If you like movies.
If you like movies,
If you like movies,
the top 10 movies of 2024, the Avatar leaks. What do you think of them? Whether they true or not, would you actually want to see an earth-bending girl with one leg? And we will go through TikTok. Is it over with?
I know.
Are we down to the last
one
month?
leg. You know what I'm saying?
Are we down to the 1 month? We will see. So otherwise, we got some stuff to talk about. Make It Make Sense, the podcast, in about 10 minutes. Otherwise, I'm your boy, Monray Hudson. Everywhere it says Monray Hudson. Facebook, Instagram, Threads, as it still exists, and TikTok as it survives. We will be here. Make sure like, comment, subscribe, do all those wonderful things. Remember, Make It Make Sense, the podcast is that one. Thank you all watching. Hope you appreciate and watch the show. We is out.